Mike Salazar with Muscular Development Magazine, sponsored by High Tech Pharmaceuticals, with the one and only
Regan Grimes.
Dude, I had you have to say that because I didn't have the Canadian accent that you have. I would have been like Regan or
Grimes, yeah,
Regan.
Yeah.
So you're a young kid, 24 years old. Give us a quick, brief history for those who don't know you, how you got here.
Yeah, so I did my first competition on my 19th birthday. Ever since then, I got hooked. You know, it was, I actually did a couple categories. It was a different federation, so you could do fitness model, you could do physique, and I also did bodybuilding and junior bodybuilding. So there's actually like 3 or 4 categories I did. I did better in the fitness model than I did in the bodybuilding, but then there was a couple people that were like, no, you gotta do bodybuilding. That's like, it's for you. And obviously building the body was what I wanted to do. So I then took some time off and I put some size on, and I ended up doing another show in the OPA. So that's the Ontario Physique Association. So you have to do level 1, then you got to do level 2, and then you got to qualify in the level 2 for the Canadian Nationals, which is the CBBF. And that right there is where you can win your pro card. I did that show in 2015, got 6th place. I then went on from there. Wasn't really happy with that, and I went on from there. About 7 to 8 months later was the Arnold Classic Ohio. So I went straight from there, right, kept it clean, you know, kept trying to grow consistently right to the Arnold Ohio, and I did the super heavyweight category and got 2nd place.
It's a pretty good jump going from 6th to 2nd.
Yeah, at a bigger show. So that was a crazy experience for me. I really enjoyed that. And the Arnold Brazil was 3 weeks later. So I was like, damn, like one thing, like one place away from winning my pro card. So I was like, hey, I got to keep going. So 3 weeks, you know, we got the visas. We got ourselves there. You know, there's a ton of obstacles, language barrier. It's all Portuguese over there. Like literally, we could not get ourselves to a grocery store. Like it was pretty, there was a lot of obstacles there, but you know, we persevered, made it happen, and I ended up winning the overall there. So winning my pro card. And after I won my pro card, you know, I basically just off season. I went into the off season. I try to get healthy, you know, I always make sure my off season is very healthy, right, and get right back into a preparation, which we are here now.
So, excuse me, but is this your pro debut?
This is my pro debut, yeah, the Chicago Pro.
Fantastic.
Yeah, and then next week I'll be doing the Vancouver Pro. I've signed the contracts for both, so yeah, we got those locked in. And then I do know the Tampa Pro is coming up as well. Depending on how we place here, will depend on whether or not I do that show. So, you know,
generally I ask lately, you know, what has been an obstacle, but just judging by what you've had to do, competing, going to Brazil and all that other good stuff. Plus you're an entrepreneur, you have multiple businesses. Yeah, what keeps you driving? What keeps your eye on a prize? I
think like the stage is one thing, you know, winning a show, competing and whatnot, but for me, I get more satisfaction out of, you know, motivating everybody else, you know. So I like, you know, right now I'm doing a YouTube series on, I'm doing a YouTube series on YouTube where I vlog every single day. I show you every single meal, I show you water, I show you sodium, I show you my training, everything. I video it today, I post it tomorrow. So right now, this is being videoed on the back end, and yeah, I really enjoy, you know, motivating other people, showing them some insight into what it takes and what I do, because I know if I was in their position and they wanted to be professional, I would love to watch that.
Sure.
So that being said, motivating other people definitely drives me. As far as like owning a business, I always wanted to own a gym. So you know, 2 years ago we opened the gym Flex Muscle and Fitness in London, Ontario. And it's more of a hardcore gym, you know, it's an atmosphere that I wanted to create, somewhere I could go and grind, and it's been a great, without it, I don't know if I'd be pro today, honestly. It's given me the motivation and where I can just go in there, do my thing, and it's been helpful, very helpful.
And you won't have some manager yelling at you, right?
Nothing, I can throw weights, I can video whatever I want, I've probably been kicked out of every gym in our city for videoing. So it's definitely nice to have that freedom.
You know, with everything you've done, starting from 19-year-olds to 24 years old, if I'm a young kid ready to start off, what's that one piece of advice you give me?
The one piece of advice would be consistency. Like, if this is what you want to do, cut the weekends out. You know, you can't be drinking and then think that you're going to go Monday to Friday and make the results that you want, because it's just not going to happen. I know there's some genetic freaks out there. It might work for a little bit, but as soon as I stopped that kind of stuff, it was you know, a straight path from there. So
sounds great. Well, you've heard it here from the genetic freak himself, Regan Grimes. Did I pronounce that right? I don't have the Canadian accent quite yet. So for muscular development, high-tech pharmaceuticals here at the 2017 Chicago Pro on the eve of Regan Grimes' pro debut.
Can't wait.
We're out here.
See you guys. Thank you.
Thanks, man. That was good.